people do you know who smoke weed?
I can say 40%.
40%?
Yeah.
And what are your thoughts on it? What do you think about that?
That's not really good.
It's not good. Why is it not good?
Damaging health.
It's just for health reasons?
Yeah, it is.
No other
and
cultural...
obviously it's banned in this country as well. So it's illegal to use it.
There's many pros and cons associated with cannabis. So you'll get a school of thought that medicinally it has a lot of properties that can help. But also at the same time, if you think of the method of use mixed with tobacco, we know the risks associated with tobacco. You know, with smoke cigarettes, that your life expectancy goes down by 50%, linked to 15 different cancers. So when you're mixing those two things together, it's about managing risk. So if you are smoking it, you've got risk of those other sort of conditions that can lead up to it. But also at the same time, it is up to an individual to make that choice.
And how many people do you know smoke weed?
Plenty.
Plenty. What are your views on that?
I think it's wrong. Against religion. You shouldn't be smoking weed in the first place.
I think weed is so unnecessary, and I think a lot of students, it's become a trend now. You know, you have weed, you go high, and you have a good time. You don't need that though. You know, if you're with a good bunch of people who have humour, who are down to earth, you don't need weed.
Do you know many people who do it?
I don't know anyone who actually smokes weed, but I know friends of friends who do it, and there tend to be a lot of like students and young people, and I think those people will regret it once they're older.
It is a problem. Yeah, I don't think it's as much of a problem as alcohol, but it is a problem as well. Yeah.
Too many people. I know too many that actually do that as well. Yeah.
And do you think that's a bad thing?
Obviously it's up to personal preference, but I personally don't do it. I know it does cause obviously issues with, you know, culture, obviously families, creates a lot of division, so yeah, it does cause a lot of problems as well.
And do you know many people who smoke weed?
Yeah.
And is that a problem?
I'm 21 myself, so like ages between 21 and 23, I think a lot of people do.
And is it a bad thing, do you think?
I think obviously it's against the law, so it is a bad thing, but some people think it's acceptable and they don't see the effects, but in the long term it does have a lot of effects and they don't realise that. I don't think they're educated in that. I think they're just following their crowd or trying to fit into society, as they say.
In Birmingham, weed is actually spoken quite a lot. I've seen people smoke on buses, and it's quite, where I come from, there's a large Asian community there.
And do you know a lot of people who smoke weed?
Yeah.
And do you think that's bad?
That even smells bad.
Even so, you don't like that at all? Do you think that's a big problem with British Asians?
It's common in British and native Asians. It's common between them.
I personally say, I mean, a lot of people do say that, you know, it does sort of relieve stress, etc., etc., but I think it does have long-term side effects, etc. You know, examples such as schizophrenia. So me myself personally, I'm against it, and I think for me to be allowing something like that, it just sort of entices other people to do such a thing.
Do you know many people who do it in the Asian community?
I do know quite a few people that do it, yeah, that's right.
Do you think it's a problem?
I wouldn't say it's a problem. I mean, like they say, each to their own. But I mean, at the end of the day, as long as they're doing it in their sort of personal own space and not sort of, you know, publicising it, then, you know, once again, I still don't agree, but it's their own personal thing, isn't it?